Hello and welcome back to Mexico News Network's breaking news, broadcasting from the beautiful El Dorado Royal Spa Resort by Charisma. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus for more information on Mexico and the world, and also log on to our website on www.mexiconewsnetwork.com. Let's continue with more information. There are certain topics that can easily be related to Mexico: culture, traditions, cuisine, arts. But when we're talking about Mexicans, there is one statement we can make without hesitation whatsoever. We do love our sports. Mexican people support their teams with an almost religious zeal. Whether it's soccer, boxing, wrestling, or baseball, every week, entire families fill stadiums and arenas to enjoy a good match or a fight while enjoying a cold drink and a snack. The NFL recently viewed Mexico, Canada, and China as the next markets to focus on as it looks to add more international games to their schedules. This, according to Albert Breer of the NFL Network. The league could be considering NFL games in those precise markets, similar to the international series that already takes place in London in the near future. Outside of those markets, Brazil and Germany are also targets for the league. There is talk that Brazil could play host to the 2017 Pro Bowl, which would be significant, even given the general absence of the sport there. Brazil has one of the highest populations of any country in the world, and the Pro Bowl would be a good measuring stick for potential interest. According to the report, Germany is already developed a football watching public, which means it could be a fit for holding a regular seasonal game. The year 2017 isn't just significant for the Pro Bowl, but getting regular season games outside the US and the UK is a goal for that year as well. Mexico is the other front runner, and the league reportedly dispatched a contingent 2 weeks ago to check out stadiums in Mexico City. Even though the country does not appear ready to host the game in the immediate future, the NFL is also considering holding training camps or scrimmages there in Mexico. Television rights in Germany and digital rights in China are two big obstacles for those markets. The league is already very well positioned as far as those rights are concerned in Canada, though. The league has talked in the past about getting a team in London full-time, and it remains on track for hitting its goal of 2022. The NFL has done a lot to ensure that there are no shortage of teams traveling to London for games each and every year, with rules that teams win a Super Bowl bid have to give up a home game within a 5-year period. After hosting 3 games last season, London will host 3 more games next season, all of which have already sold out. If not for the Rugby World Cup, the league would have had 4 games in London this year, 2015, according to the report, and there is a very good chance that this happens in 2016. It is the next step as the NFL looks to expand its reach to the rest of the world. For companies who have survived startups and built successful businesses, a question does rise. What's the next step into the path of success, and how to grow a business beyond its current status? This comes up in the minds of hundreds of entrepreneurs and businessmen, and it is a question with different possible answers, opportunities, possibilities, and more. The key is to choose the adequate expansion strategy and plan for any given company, depending, of course, on the kind of business it is, along with the available resources, time, and equity to investing all over again. With time, we have seen thousands of companies expand in several ways: by opening new stores, the introduction and establishment of franchises, the diversification of market niches, the offering of new services and products, or also the implementation of multi-brands, and so forth. Coming up, we have a grand example in business expansion in Mexico. Ai Güey is a 100% Mexican company, a creative and contemporary brand that displays iconic cultural elements from the country in a fun and creative way. All the brand's products are made in Mexico, and its owner and creator, Miguel Ángel Rodríguez, is looking forward to expanding. The company started out as an idea of making quality Mexican-made souvenirs, t-shirts. Thus, Aigüe emerged with the goal of representing all the beautiful artisanal skills found in local traditional embroidery and take it to a whole new level, reinventing the concept and translating it into something edgier but still preserving Mexican identity. Since the opening of its very first store in 2007, the brand has had an excellent level of acceptance. Rodríguez considers quality has played a crucial role for the company's success, using very high-quality cotton for its t-shirts and water-based inks to print them on. This way, the garments are comfortable, soft, have little possibilities of shrinkage, and allows for the printing to fuse with the fabric, so it is practically unnoticeable to the touch. Due to the company's success, shareholders from FEMSA, which is the largest beverage company in Mexico, approached Rodríguez and offered to help him by investing 50 million Mexican pesos, which is approximately 3.5 million US dollars. The financial support has directed to increase the number of stores, build up administrative infrastructure, and enhance the company's operations overall. By the end of 2014, Aigüe had 26 stores in several states in Mexico, offering t-shirts, jeans, belts, hoodies, accessories such as handbags and wallets, also kids' garments and toys. The brand has overcome several obstacles but has proven it can reach success. Rodríguez is also planning to open more stores, some of them in the US, including in New York and Los Angeles, as well as a sales digital platform. With Aigüe, Miguel Ángel Rodríguez has proven that it is possible to create a fashion alternative for the Mexican market and soon for American markets as well. Business, business, and more business. Mexico is a wonderful land for opportunities in the field, and the financial sector isn't one to fall back. This is the case of Mizuho. At least 200 clients from the Japanese Mizuho Bank Limited are interested in investing in the Mexican energy and oil sectors, owing to Mexico's opening to private investments in the year 2013. Its location between North and South America, coupled with its numerous free trade agreements, are just a few reasons why foreign companies are looking forward to do business with Mexico. Many clients from the Mizuho Financial Group, with which the Mizuho Bank Limited is part of, include on this list, which is why a memorandum of understanding has been signed between Mizuho and the Mexican government's trust fund ProMéxico, with the aim of working together to attract and promote Japanese investments in Mexico, of course. The CEO of ProMéxico, Mr. Francisco González Díaz, stated that the office of ProMéxico in Japan has found in Mizuho Bank Limited an ally, both for promotion and investment in Mexican infrastructure projects, as well as for financial support for companies in the Japanese private sector with plans to invest in our nation. Currently, over 600 Japanese companies operate in Mexico and are seeking to increase their numbers. Companies such as Honda Motors, Nissan, Toyota, Sony, and NR Finance have in fact already been investing in Mexico for some time now. In the last 15 years, Japanese investments in Mexico have reached over $9 billion, and commercial exchange between the two nations has increased by 71%. This is between 2014 and 2014, according to data from ProMéxico. And in other news, from May 6th to the 8th, Mexico will be hosting the 10th edition of the World Economic Forum on Latin America 2015. Francisco González Diaz, the CEO of the ProMéxico Trust Fund, and Marisol Argueta, the World Economic Forum's Latin America CEO, have chosen the Riviera Maya as the ideal meeting point for this international economic encounter. The World Economic Forum, also known as WEF, is an international institution committed to improving the state of the world through public and private cooperation, according to its website. Aside from the annual summits in Davos, Switzerland, the WEF organizes different events throughout the year to develop economic solutions for different parts of the world. For the Latin American edition, almost 715 entrepreneurs, governments, international organizations, and academics have confirmed their participation. The WEF has chosen Advancing Through a Renovation Agenda as this year's slogan. The event is considered by those attending to be essential for boosting investment in Latin America. For its 10th anniversary, the forum will return to Mexico as the stability of its economy has made it the host for the forum on at least 3 occasions. For the state of Quintana Roo, this will be the second time that it hosts this international forum. The very first time was in the city of Cancun in the year 2008, and now, the year 2015, it will be held at the Riviera Maya. Excellent news for Cancun, of course. We'll be right back with more information on Mexico and the Riviera Maya after these few messages from our sponsors.